Good morning, everybody. Today is day one of our 40 days of prayer. And thank you for joining us, and I hope you'll stick with us through these next 40 days as we lead up to the launch of the Crossway Church of Christ on January the 16th. As we begin this time in Scripture together, we're going to begin by looking at two passages of Scripture, one out of the very beginning of the Bible, one the very end of the Bible. And they both communicate the same idea. Genesis 1:1 says, "In the beginning God created the heavens and the earth." And then in Revelation chapter 21, verse 5 says, "He who was seated on the throne said, I am making everything new." So the Bible begins with God creating and making, and then it ends with God making it new and creating again.
As we move into, really a new phase for the Shawnee Trail Church and also for the Crossway Church as we launch, we have to be open to the realization that God is a God who creates and recreates and renews. We're standing here, Seth and I, in the what's going to be the auditorium of the Crossway Church, and we see we're building a stage, and behind us we've got renovations. We're renovating this space so that we can have a place to worship and fellowship and launch out the work of God. There are times where we can kind of look at a place and think, man, is it even possible for it to be new? But more, sometimes we look at our own lives and the condition that we get ourselves into, and we wonder, can I ever be made new again? And we both believe and want you to know that God, the same God who created the universe and promises that he's making everything new, can make you new again. No matter what condition, how much you might have wrecked your life, God is in the business of creating and recreating. We just need to be open to that work of his in our life. So I want to encourage you to believe in a God who creates and a God who makes everything new.
Yeah. One of my favorite songs is "To God Be the Glory." We sing, "To God be the glory, great things he has done." Today, I want you to think, to God be the glory, great things he will do.
Yeah.
And so what will you let God do in you today? What new thing will you allow God to do in your life? I hope you'll pray about that. I hope you'll think about that as you look at these scriptures and spend time with God today. Thanks for joining us.
And we'll see you tomorrow.